Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Foetron Academy. My name is Harshwats, and today we will be covering and talking about the topic the star schema, which is a method that could be used to analyze our data sets. Now, that method is used in a Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is an analytical tool that help you understand your data set through various visualization in different data models. Now, let us go further and talk about the point to be discussed in this video. In this video, we will cover mainly four topics. In the first topic, we will talk about what is star schema. In the second topic, we will talk about why do we use star schema. In the third topic, we will talk about what is dim and fact table. And in the fourth, I will give you an example of star schema so you would understand the star schema in a better way. Now let us go further and talk about what is star schema. So star schema is basically a method that you could use to analyze your data and make sense of your data sets. So it is a sense that connects a lot of tables into a one table. So if you have ever heard about a star schema, you must have heard about a dimension table and fact table. So you would understand in a simple term, lot of dimension table does make a one fact table. So while connecting a lot of dimension table to a fact table make a star schema. So now let us go further and talk about in detail that how does this relationship work. In this relationship, when there is a product table in which there is an identifier product which is specific to the product table and product type, price per unit and cost per unit is available. So this is a dimension table that you have given. Now you have given another table that is a sales point in which identifier geography will be given in which continent, country and city would be given as a column in the sales point table. So if there is another table that is also given that is time in which identifier date, year, quarter, month, week, day would be given that represented the time of the product that has been purchased. In the fourth there is another table that you would get is customers in which identifier customer which is specific to a customers and the first, second, age or gender would be given as a column in a customer table. So these are the four tables that would be given to you. So that four table doesn't make a sense separately, but if you combine it into the one table that is a fact table does make sense, because if you want to know what is the identifier product to identify date and identify geography and identify customer, that how does our sale of that product in a particular date on a particular geography of a particular customer comes from. So the fact table would make sense. That is a star schema. If you know these four dots connect to the main fact table, the four dimension table connects to the fact table, which make a sense because all the specific column that is specific to the product table, sales table, time table, customer table would be in our fact table. Like you can see, identify product is present here, identify geo is present here, identify date is present here, identify customer is present here. So this fact table could represent the data of all this dimension table, while this dimension table also separately define their own perspective, but the star does make a sense here because the fact table could connect all these tables separately into a one table, which make much more sense than these tables separately. Now let us go further and give you an example that how does this star schema work. As you are following my work from the previous video, you could see I am doing a particular work on a population. So if I look on a population table which has a data of a fact, it is a country ID given, age group ID is given, year is given, gender is given, population is given. So basically I got a fact table. So I want to make a dimension table here. So in the first table which I will create, in which country ID and country will be given, but there is no region given in this fact table. So I will generate that region. So the star schema would help me in defining the dimension table. So I will create another table also, that is also age table, in which age group ID, age group or category column would be present, because in category is not present to us in a fact table, it will be generated. So this is how the star schema work. Basically, either you get a fact table or either you get a dimension table. You could connect those links and make a sense. because everything is connected with each other. It does make a sense that how the star schema works. Like if the dimension table of region and age will specifically define their own perspective, while the fact table will define the perspective of them also, but also a different perspective in which country, age, year, gender, population is given. While you look into the dimension table, all these are not covered. This is how your star schema will help you your data in a stepwise manner. It won't create a disturbance in your actual tables while you create a dimension table and fact table. That is completely different. So this is how you could easily do a different visualization for dimension table as well and for fact table as well. Or you could easily connect those dimension table to fact table, that how does the dimension table disturbs the fact table, because if these are interlinked, because these are directly proportional. If there are some changes in a dimension table, that would be directly affecting the fact table because these are both linked. This is how the star schema works. Generally, a term given to a schema that makes a sense of a different tables into one fact table, which would make a sense and let your data set give a much more help. This is how the star schema would help you in understanding your data sets while easing your thought process. So this is the video in which I have told you the how star schema works, but this is not the video in which I will told you that how does it work on a Power BI desktop. That is a completely different video and it requires a lot of time to understand that how does it work in a Power BI desktop. So with this point I am going to end this video and I hope your queries got cleared, and if not, kindly write us in comment section. We will surely get back to you, and if this video helped you in any way, kindly drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have a amazing and good day.